When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, they're looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year, in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
Hauls it in, looking for space. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Sets up the screen. Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at it. Didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Turning it on! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first.
A nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Took a shot as he threw. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw. It's Applewhite. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking?
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Wildcats! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's going for it all. Got it inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You can tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. A little screen to the running back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Takes the handoff. It's Riggs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's got 59 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Finds the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. On target. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
From the gun, give on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Got his man quickly. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. On the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. Across the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
How about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, going their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now, they get the big stop.
Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Quickly complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Open the drive with a chunk play out. The 40, and they are in business on first down. To the air on first down. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. He's got it down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. On target over the middle. Georgia going up tempo.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and all passing.
Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Georgia! The finisher, the exclamation. On that drive.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's good. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Working that left side now. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Gilmore. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Kentucky. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Kansas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Cats in a statement win, if there ever was one. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's good. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air, it's Bryant. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillip. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Bulldogs are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. He's open on the right. Here he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Dogs getting set on first and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line. They are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Finally, the defense gets to the quarterback. I say finally because last week they had 6 sacks. They were harassing the QB so far today. Just their first sack. They got to continue to get more pressure on the quarterback.
Pulls it in. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on first and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He'll work his way down to the 28. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So first down will open up the final period. Looking for space, it's Riggs. There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Applewhite. He caught it! And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's got it! Touchdown, Kentucky! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy. They're trailing by 28 to Virginia. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking left. That's caught. It's Williams. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick strike complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Give to the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Bryant. They get to him as he throws. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The RPO, it's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bulldogs. Extra point here will tie the game.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. increase, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. They're setting up the screen. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Still running at the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They'll try to sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Fires to the middle. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And with this play forces a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bryant. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Got the back over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Looking down the middle. The sure hands, it's Durham. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to pass on second down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
Pressure coming. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.